As an attorney who handles cases in Hamilton County every week, this is the first document I get. Here's how you can get it too. Hi, I'm injury attorney Mark Lopez. I frequently represent clients from Hamilton County. Common first question is, how do I get a copy of my accident report? Let's walk through it. In Indiana, after a couple of days, maybe sometimes a little bit sooner, depending on how serious the crash was, most accident reports are at buycrash.com. You're gonna have to know the date of the crash. You're gonna have to know the responding police agency. There might be some other ways you can do it, but those are the two common pieces of information you need to get your crash report. Crash reports are awesome because they give an idea of what the officer is thinking. Now, not every single officer is a trained crash investigator, reconstructionist, but after seeing so many car crashes, a lot of officers have an idea of what's going on. They'll usually put on there the damage. If people were complaining of pain, the reports will often put on there who the officer thinks contributed to the accident, whether it was bad driving, whether it was weather, whether it was faulty equipment. The officer will generally give a breakdown of the damage to the vehicles, and there's usually a narrative section where the officer talked to people involved and even witnesses, and that can help the injury attorney figure out what's going on. It can also help you out figure out what's going on. Accident reports are fantastic. Now, don't put too much reliance on them. We've had plenty of cases where the accident report, well, it was wrong. It was completely off. Officer gets there. He got lots of things to do. Some officers, not all of them, some officers don't like doing accident reports because, well, they want to be out there solving crime. They want to be out there doing real police work. And this is something they don't like doing. It's important though. It is, especially someone that's been injured, didn't choose to be in a car crash. And so it's a very important function. But sometimes officers do make mistakes. Sometimes officers overlook evidence. Sometimes officers do not talk to all the witnesses. Sometimes who the officer talks to first impacts on who they feel is responsible for the car crash. That's not fair, right? They should have an unbiased mind, everybody. But human nature does take over, even for police officers, especially if that police officer is trying to get through it as fast as possible. Especially if that police officer is making some assumptions about the people involved, right or wrong. We're all human beings, and I understand that. But please don't put too much stock into the police report. And in fact, the police report is not admissible as evidence at trial. It's crazy, right? And that's because courts understand. Typically, the officer was not an eyewitness. He's simply relaying what was being. So keep that in mind. Police reports are important, but they're not the end-all be-all. They're just not. If you're having trouble getting your police report or you've been injured in an accident in Hamilton County, well, my firm may be able to help you. When you sign up as a client to this law firm, we will get you a copy of the crash report. We'll get that to you as soon as we have it. So give us a call, 317-632-3642. We would love to talk to you about your options. And remember, get Mark, get paid.